Imagine a world you've never known. A world where the very air you breathe crystallizes before your eyes. Picture waking up not to the gentle warmth of the sun, but to an endless expanse of ice, a planet held captive by a frozen grip. This wasn't a nightmare. It was reality more than 10,000 years ago. Earth froze. The Great Ice Age descended, a period of breathtaking beauty and brutal hardship. Survival wasn't just a challenge. It was a daily battle against extinction itself. The story of how our ancestors endured this frozen epoch is not just a chapter in history. It is the very foundation of our existence. Every breath we take today, every comfort we enjoy, is a legacy purchased by their incredible resilience. This is the story of their struggle, their ingenuity, and their ultimate triumph over a world of ice. As glaciers, miles high, ground their way across continents, the world our ancestors knew vanished. Life became a relentless ordeal. Only the strongest, the most clever, and the most united had a chance. Draped in the thick furs of fallen beasts, they were silhouettes against a perpetual blizzard, their faces etched with the harshness of the wind. Every step was a struggle through deep, unforgiving snow. The landscape was a canvas of white and gray, beautiful but deadly. Survival depended on the hunt. Brave bands of humans tracked colossal mammoths and woolly rhinos, giants of the Ice Age. The hunt was a dance with death, a display of coordinated courage where one mistake could mean the end. The rhythmic thump of a heartbeat against the howl of the wind was the soundtrack to their lives, a constant reminder of the thin line between life and oblivion. This wasn't just about finding food. It was about proving that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit would not be extinguished. In the biting cold and suffocating darkness of long polar nights, humanity discovered its first miracle: fire. It was more than just a source of warmth. It was a beacon of hope. Deep within the sanctuary of caves, a flickering flame pushed back the shadows and the paralyzing chill. The fire became the heart of the community. Around its radiant glow, people gathered, not just to escape the cold, but to share stories, to plan hunts, to fashion tools, and to dream of a warmer future. The warm orange light painted their faces, creating a stark, beautiful contrast to the icy blue world that lay just beyond the cave's mouth. Here, in these primitive hearths, the bonds of family and tribe were forged in the crucible of shared hardship. Fire cooked their food, making it safer and more nutritious. It hardened the tips of their spears, turning them into more effective hunters. And it kept the nocturnal predators at bay. Fire was humanity's defiant roar against the silent, frozen wilderness, a symbol that even in the darkest of times, we could create our own light. The Great Ice was an unforgiving filter for life. As the climate fluctuated, many species, even the most formidable, could not keep pace. The majestic mammoths, the powerful saber-toothed cats, the giant ground sloths all vanished. Their time on Earth concluded by the relentless cold. They became ghosts of a lost world, their bones a silent testament to the brutal power of climate change. But while many species disappeared, humanity did not. We adapted. We evolved. Our greatest tool wasn't our strength or our claws, but our mind. We learned to read the changing seasons, to follow the migrating herds, to find shelter in the harshest terrains. As the colossal glaciers began their slow retreat, melting and calving into the sea, the world was reshaped by cataclysmic floods and rising oceans. New landscapes were born. Our ancestors didn't just witness this change, they moved with it. They migrated across newly formed land bridges, populating continents, carrying with them the accumulated knowledge of generations. They proved that survival wasn't just about enduring the present, but about adapting for the future. And then, as the ice receded, a new world dawned. From the stark, frozen landscape, life re-emerged with breathtaking vitality. The age of ice gave way to an age of civilization. Rivers, once frozen solid, began to flow freely, carving new paths through the land and breathing life back into the valleys. Seeds dormant for millennia sprouted from the thawing soil, blanketing the earth in green. Humanity, having survived the long winter, now stood at the threshold of a new beginning. We learned to cultivate the land, to domesticate animals, and to build permanent settlements. The nomadic life of the hunter gave way to the settled life of the farmer. Villages grew into towns, and towns into the first cities. The struggle for mere survival was replaced by the quest for knowledge, art, and community. From the embers of cave fires rose the flame of civilization, a testament to the unyielding spirit of those who had come before. They had not only survived the ice, they had laid the very groundwork for the world we inhabit today. So as you go about your day, in a world of warmth and light, take a moment to reflect. Every breath you take, every ray of sun you feel on your skin is a gift. It is a gift from those who survived the ice. They were the pioneers, the survivors, the architects of our present. Their story is etched into our very DNA, a silent reminder of our capacity for endurance and innovation. As we gaze up at the stars, the same stars they looked upon from their frozen world, we are connected to them across the vast expanse of time. Their legacy is not found in monuments of stone, but in the simple, profound fact of our own existence. They faced the end of the world and emerged victorious, passing the torch of life to us. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this story inspiring, please consider liking this video and subscribing to History for Sleep for more stories from our incredible past.